Alright, so welcome back to Quest for Glory. Uh, Last time we bought a dragon's breath and died, so this time we're gonna head south. And I do beg your indulgence for a little bit, but I have only 4 food rations left, so I need more food rations. Alright, so it is time to figure out what exactly we want to do. It is sunset on day 1. We're going to buy some food rations. Oh, I'm sorry, the shopkeeper blurts out. I didn't notice you coming in. Well, my adventurer friend, would you like to make a purchase this time? Yes. Oh, good. I do try to stop up some things adventurers can use. I actually would rather be an adventurer than a shopkeeper, you see. My items are pretty ordinary, though. You probably already have most of them if you've done any adventuring at all. Now, what was that you wanted again? Buy rations. Here you are. Thank you for your patronage. Yay, patronage. Yay, rations. Yay, losing a gold and gaining 4 silver. 5 silver. Whatever. Anyway, so we're going to head south. Remember that inn? Yes, I know we're an hour into the game, and just now I'm getting to the end. Welcome, traveler, to the Healer's Tale Inn. I am Shami, native for service. May you find what you seek here. I cannot do an Arabic accent. Ask about name. I am Shamin, mate of Shema, innkeeper to the town of Spielberg. Ask about inn. I have run this inn for 3 years now with Shema. We had thought to return to Shapir, my homeland, with Abdullah Du, but alas, fate has decreed otherwise. Ask about Shapir. We live far to the south in the desert sands. Someday we may yet return there. Ask about Abdullah. Poor Abdullah sits. He tries to forget his loss in food and drink. I think he will not be sorry if you join him at his table. Ask about Shema. Shema is my mate, and the light of my life. If you sit down, she will be happy to serve you. Ask about rest. Very nice room, very soft beds, finest in town. Only 5 silvers a night. Well, that's a little rich, but I can deal with it. Oh, it is indeed sad and dangerous times we live in, when a man who struggles daily to keep from starving should be robbed of all his earthly possessions. Oops. Ask about name. I am Abdullah Du, son of Ali, grandson of Hassan, and formerly master merchant of Shapir. I am but a penniless burden upon my friends. Ask about merchant. Same thing. Ask about Shapir. Ah, Shapir. Beautiful land of golden sands and shining sun. The heart of civilization. Alas, she is plagued with fierce genii and ifrits who seek to drive all men and katas from the land. But I can speak no more of the homeland I shall never see again. Instead, I will die in this cold, forsaken land, bereft of all I love. Okay, ask about Kata? My good friends Shamin and Shema, Shema and Shamin, owners of this inn, are the finest of all the Kata people that ever graced Shapir. But for their kindness, I would live I would have starved long since. Ask about food. I am sorry, but I'm much too broken to talk about such things right now. I have lost everything. Ask about... What should we ask about? Let's ask about the brigands. 2 weeks ago, I was about to become wealthy beyond my dreams. I, Abduladu, would be the first merchant in the valley this year. But my life was shattered by those vile brigands. The band of brigands ambushed us just as we crossed the pass into the valley. They first used some magic which blinded us. Then they overwhelmed us, my 6 guards and my assistants. All of my trade goods were taken from me right before my very eyes. Why, the brigand litter spared my life I do not know. I am now but a beggar, living off of the generosity of my friends. Huh. Okay. Well, let's sit. With great pleasure will I serve you a fine meal. Oops. Now you will have it. Among the items was a magic rug. I alone know the words. If you help recover my treasure, I will take you, Shamin and Shema, back to our land by way of the flying carpet. Shapir needs powerful heroes too. Alright. Eat. And I already drank. Stand. Let's see how much money I have left. 4 gold, 6 silver. Let's rest tonight. May you dream of all the rewards you deserve. You thank Shamin and pay him 5 silvers for the room. Looks like I gotta make some money. Money, money, money. Money. Okay, asleep at the hero's tail inn. The sleep heals and refreshes you. That's good. Okay, so today I'm going to show you the combat system and hopefully gain some coins. But first, we want to make sure that we are building our muscles. Open gate. And we want to talk to those 2 guys up there after we do this. Yes. So we get that done, and we get 5 more silvers. So that brings us up to 4 and 6 again. Not going to worry about the weapon master yet. But we are going to talk to these guards. I'm Frederick. My name is Pierre. I'm one of the Baron's personal guards. Ask about job. It is not our place to answer questions. Ask about Baron. The Baron sees no one. Ask about son. Baronet Bernard von Spielberg is missing. Ask about daughter. The Baron's daughter has been gone for years. Let's ask about the reward. They don't want to answer the questions. Okay. No one answers the Baron's castle without permission. Let's head south and see about killing things. We still have full stamina. We still have strength and intelligence and everything else. We heard about this Arana's Peace. I wonder if we could find that. It's to the north somewhere. Oh, look, goblin. I always save before a fight, just in case. Because I'm losing now. 3 silver. Okay. Run, because I don't want to fight. That's not good. I'll restore fight 1 and we'll run. So that first fight kind of screwed us. Here we go, another fight. Lovely. I think we can still fight this thing though. the sucker disappears. Let's see about restoring and drink healing potion. Yeah, I think we're just gonna run from this battle. Well, fights are nasty. Let's see what we can do from here. We're gonna go around and see what we can find. Nope. Oh, look at that, a Saurus. Search your opponent and 10 silver coins. I finally get rewarded. Okay, at this point we're gonna save. Because that was nasty. And we need to figure out how to make a decent living here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try heading north again, and if we find another creature trying to kill us, we save. And we try again. Alright. Yay! Dying. Lots of dying. We're gonna run. Would you look at that? Uh-oh. Dead again. Isn't running fun? Let's try it this way. Uh-oh. Fall from the frost field, fair sporting fighter. Hunger has hurled me hither from home. My name is known in the Northlands as Braugi. Barter with blades clash, or bargain with me. Nope! That's a nopefish. From the color of his skin and his huge height, you can tell this is a frost giant. Okay, yeah. Ask about name. Bored I become when the banter so blindly speaks of the subjects I care not about. Ask about bargain. Find me some fruit to mellow my mead horn. Gift I will give of a gem that now glows. Jewel from Jotunheim, flare of the frost flame. Fetch to me fruit that will fill up my fists. Looks like it will take a lot of fruit to fill up those fists. Yep, ask about fruit. High point of harvest, the finest of flavor. Apples or oranges, peaches or pears. Ask about jewel. Glow of the frost flame that fills up the night field. A jewel that is flawless, the finest of gems. Escape. I'm not sure what you're trying to do. I'm trying to run like a sissy mage. That's what I'm trying to do. Alright. So apparently we are not high enough level to take more than one goblin a day. So let's see. What time is it? It is midday on day 2. Ooh, what's that? A sign appears. It reads, Bienvenue à Montmagie. Another sign appears. It reads, Proceed at your own risk. Got it. Alright, so you climb Montmagie to a really purple pink house. It's pink and purple. It's kind of nuts. Feel as though you've just scaled the Matterhorn in full armor? What a climb. After you finally catch your breath, you see that you have reached the rather eccentric-looking house that you saw from below. There is an ugly gargoyle above the entrance. And you want to be a hero? Can you hear me? You have 3 questions. What is your name? I better check to make sure. Yeah, it's Edward. Who do you seek here? A wizard? Whose spell protects the town? Let's see, I remember this. I think it's Irana. That is correct. The wizard will see you now. Go directly up to the tower. Do not dally. And he yawns and opens the door for me. This room is full of odds, ends, and stuff. The wizard must be a real character. This poor stuffed peacock seems bedraggled, worn, and overused. The ball of light floats magically o'er the center of the room. It was a moderately large and fearful dragon at one time. You can make out the runes imprinted on the strange device. Acme Toy Company. Oh my, it's a dunking dragon. You thought they were only to be found in myths and legends. Alright, so we've looked at the peacock, we've looked at the light, we've looked at the dragon, we've looked at the dunking dragon here. Dredging up your ancient Egyptian, you translate the hieroglyphs. She of the golden hair. This is an excerpt from the Rosella Stone. There is a picture next to the message. It's funny if you're me. Okay, to let you in on the joke, this is a character from King's Quest IV, The Perils of Rosella. The suit of armor was made for someone much taller than you. The plaque underneath it reads, Bequeathed by Colonel Golden Dijon. Ha, 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 ha. There's two jokes in there. Your eyes are drawn to the eyes of the figure in the portrait. His intense stare is unnerving. This would not be someone to trifle with, for he looks subtle and quick to anger, like a wizard. There's a strange figure on a shelf above the stairs. It looks like an overgrown rat wearing a wizard's hat. Alright, so the joke in the Colonel Golden Dijon. Number one, Golden Dijon is a type of mustard, so we have Colonel Mustard. And then we have bequeathed by the Colonel, and then the name the Colonel. Sierra had just put out a game called The Colonel's Bequest. So, two jokes, one sentence, it's hilarious to me. Let's go up and see this wizard. Oh, look, the painting disappeared. Come in and sit down. Fenris, our guest has arrived. Cheese, please. Ask about Erasmus. I am a wizard of some renown. Ask about Fenris. What am I, chopped liver? Am I invisible or something that you talk about me behind my front? It is hard to take you seriously when you wear that silly hat. Ask about magic. If magic be the lute of life, play on. The quote was music, not magic, and it was food, not loot. Oh. Well, how about magic makes the world go round? Money makes the world go round. Very well then, to put it in my own words, magic is the essence and soul of life, and the wizard is her poet. Actually, it was Merlin who said that first, but he used the term magician, not wizard. Fenris, there are times when you'd look better as a newt. Why is that? Because newts can't talk. Neither can most rats. Alright, ask about... Well, in this famous Adventurers Correspondence School course, we have the Mage's Maze. So let's ask about that. Just a little something to challenge the mind and the magic. I like to play it every now and then, but Fenris isn't much of a challenge anymore. That's because I always win. I still think you're cheating somehow. Anyway, the game involves casting 4 spells. Flame Dart, Open, Fetch, and Trigger. And to make it worth your while, if you beat me, I'll teach you a spell called Dazzle. Let's ask about Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is good at curses and shape-changing spells. She has a nasty temper, so it's best to stay on her good side. You have to watch her. She cheats at cards. So do you. She started it. I only wanted to give her a taste of her own medicine. Shame she still beats you. Ouch. Okay, let's ask about the curse on the valley. The curse Baba Yaga placed upon Baron von Spielberg was a fine example of creative cursing. Upon von Spielberg and all his clan, this curse I now demand. What I will shall come full measure, so shall ye lose all that ye treasure. Of course, the problem is that for every curse there is an equal and opposite counter-curse. A counter-curse is the cure for a curse. Usually works against the one who cast the curse in the first place. The counter-curse for the curse on the Baron goes, come a hero from the east, free the man from in the beast, bring the child from out the band, drive the cursor from the land. So, to break the curse, a hero must get rid of Baba Yaga, in addition to all the other things. Does not reflect well on Baba Yaga. Nothing reflects well upon that ogress. She has a face that would break all but a magic mirror. Okay, let's ask about that. There are many types of magic mirrors. One of the more common types is the one that has a strange face popping up every so often. Reminds me of the one in the master bedroom. That's not a magic mirror. No, but it does show a strange face. Have you looked in it lately? At any rate, I used to have a nice hand mirror. Magic, of course, but I misplaced it somewhere. Could be used to reflect a spell back on a caster. So if you happen upon a small golden magic mirror with a dragon on the handle, you'll know it's mine. It was the flagon with the dragon. The mirror had a leer. Oh, that's right. Well, if you find a magic mirror with a face on it, you'll know that it reflects spells. Okay. Let's see, what can we ask about? Did you hear the joke about the witch's broom? No. That's odd. It's sweeping the valley. That one usually floors me, but I'm going to brush it aside before I'm swept away with laughter. Gag. Okay, let's ask about the forest. Please. The least you can do is ask me something more interesting. Okay, ask about the brigands. They have a supposed warlock working with them. From what I've seen, he's more nincompoop than necromancer. Ask about warlock. The only thing I've seen the brigand warlock cast is sneezing powder. Let's ask about Elsa and... nope. The Baronet. Nope. Okay, fine. Ask about... Do you know what you get when a Tyrannosaurus running eastward meets a Tyrannosaurus running westward? No. Tyrannosaurus Rex! Oh god, we need to stop this. Alright, let's ask about... Let's ask about Arana. Never met her. I only built this vacation home here a century ago. Arana has a nice little magical meadow in her name northeast of here. Pretty respectable spellcaster, I imagine. The protection spell she cast over the town is fairly good, but I believe she missed a few places. You're just jealous because the only thing anyone named after you was a soft drink. I thought Erasmus Rootin' Tootin' Root Beer was a wonderful name for a product. It's a shame the company went broke after that. Ask about root beer. Okay, doesn't care about root beer. Ask about Erasmus Rootin' Tootin' Root Beer. And apparently that's not gonna work. Well, let's say goodbye. Well, if you really must go. Boink. And we end up at the bottom of Montmagie. Or Zauberberg, as it is. Okay, so how are we looking? We have 4 health points left and 8 stamina. Do I really want to waste a potion? Nah. I can rest a couple days and get that taken care of anyway. Mid-afternoon on day 2. Let's give the healer some flowers. Okay, thank you. I often use flowers for Marana's peace and potion making. Here are your silvers. You put them away. Alright, so at this point I have enough for rest for the night. Who's this? What's in it for me? If you give me a silver, I might have a bit of info you can use. We're gonna save. Give silver. For another silver, I can tell you about where to go to find the Baron, Baba Yaga, or some goblins who have a lot of treasure. So if you want some information, hand me some cash. Ask about Baron. A little silver might help you loosen my lip. Okay, what do you want to know? You just take the road north from here, past the healer's house, and go till you get to this castle. For gold, well, I can tell you where the Thieves Guild is hidden. I saved. So, give gold. Give 1 gold. They hide it in the graveyard. It's under one of the tombstones. You can see the Thieves Guild if you go there at night. Okay, aside from being a complete lie, we're gonna restore at this point. Okay, so we can tell this guy's a swindler. We're gonna head this way. I apologize. Getting tired. Alright, so we can see that the pass is all blocked up by snow. Which means there's no way out of the valley. It's midday. I have 4 health points left. I think for Enders tonight, we're going to piss off the guy. Get out of my face. Well, don't you leave me alone. I ain't done nothing. Okay. And then he throws daggers at me. Remains still and silent. It takes too long to draw your weapon against someone with a dagger in his hand. It doesn't pay to try to fight someone who uses poison daggers. Alright, so that's what we're gonna call for tonight. And hopefully we'll see you at the next episode.